Hey guys, welcome back! Alrighty, I'm at that point in my game where it's time to start getting more super suits. And I'm going to start that little adventure with a Zonaite suit. Now we are going way up there, you can barely even see it from here. It's pretty high up Sky Island. Just to show you on the map where we're at and what we're doing. So I went ahead and pre-pinned some things. There's some Korok seeds here, plus some other lootables. But what I'm really aiming for is this ledge. So I'm going to head right for that blue pin and try to land this ledge. Now, I should be able to do it no problem. You know, whether you have one battery pack or more than that, it's okay. As long as you're willing to eat a large charge. Now, that being said, I like to get a head start from this chunk of Sky Islands here. Now, notice I'm over here already. But another fringe benefit about launching from here is you've got a couple of hearty radishes, plus I think 3 Endura mushrooms, Luminous Stone Island, and sun shrooms. So yeah, all in all, just, you know, lots of goodies here and along the way. Alright guys, now I've come up with a little bit of a build to get us up there. Okay, the only thing about this build is you need a flat surface so, you know, it'll stand up. Or you can put a spring box down, actually, and mount it that way. But the other thing, too, is it consumes a lot of juice. So it is kind of tough to mount, you know, I'm not going to lie, you know, jumping to it from a tree or a build like I just did usually does the trick, but sometimes that can get a little frustrating. So anyway, this is a good design because it's maneuverable, and it's really good for altitude. It'll really shoot you up way up high. You know, with well, I say limited, it's... Like I said, it's really sucking power down here, but watch this. So right before that sucker depletes, go ahead and eat you a large charge. And this grants immunity from power consumption. So notice my batteries are hanging out, you know, they're not moving. And that period of immunity is indicated by that flashing rectangular box around that one cell there. So when that runs out, my immunity is over, and I will start consuming my own battery power once again. Alright guys, now I should be able to make this very first fan. I probably could have gone a little more horizontally and tried to get that ledge I marked, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, like I said, it's real good for altitude. So a lot of times what you can do is just use this to get some altitude, you know, go as high up as you can. So for example, you know, I could have just gone straight up from here as high as I could get up in altitude without, you know, the horizontal movement. And I would have gotten quite a bit higher up there, by the way. And then, you know, use tooling or just, you know, fly with my glider as far as I could go. Now, you could also put rockets on there, and that'll give it even more of an altitude boost. Alright, so enough about all that. Once you get onto the island here, go ahead and activate your terminal. Okay, once you got your terminal activated, you'll notice all these updrafts. Now, those are key. We're going to need those to get up topside here. And there's always random lootables. So, you know, Sunday Lions mostly, you're going to find some shrooms and also some stam bulbs here and there, but there's also another big hearty radish. Go us! Alright, so that's pretty much it for this little layer. I'm going to go ahead and get up topside now via updrafts. And speaking of random lootables, this ledge right here should be a Sunday Lion. There might even be a stam bulb or two down there. Not a ton of stuff. Alright guys, and once we are topside, you know, you can't go up anymore. This is the highest fan there is. Now I'm going to start kind of tracing my pins. And reason being is there's 3 Korok seeds down in these. So you got the classic flower. Wow, this is like the flower of never-ending pop-ups. Alright. So while you're waiting for things, you know, like I'm waiting for things, like waiting for the little graphic to go back, you know, to go with the Koroks or opening a treasure chest or whatever, you probably notice that I spam my button a lot. And guys, that's a habit I picked up as a teenager, and I just haven't been able to shake it. For some reason, mentally, I think if I just keep spamming that button, I'll get through it quicker. And I know this doesn't work, but I just can't help it. The spamming continues. It's funny, too, because my son will call me out on it. He'll just say, "Dad, stop spamming B." Like, oh yeah, I'm doing that, aren't I? But then I look over and he's doing the same thing! Alright guys, so there's Korok seed number 2. So the next one should be right below me. There I go, spamming that button again. Alright, so once you got all 3, just simply head back down toward... Oh, it's actually above us now. That's the ledge we first made landfall on. Okay, and I'm simply going to take those updrafts one more time to get back all the way up to the top. Alright, and once you're up here, you should have the altitude to reach this bar, assuming you use Tool and Sneeze there. Go ahead and ascend. And we are on top of the world. And believe it or not, this isn't even the highest Sky Island. You know, there's other higher ones up there. Pretty wild. But yeah, we're pretty high up here. Now, there's not a ton of lootables on this level. I think a couple of fruits or whatever. But there is a Korok seed. I kind of feel like I'm missing something. Or maybe there just really is nothing else up here. Alright, that's super satisfying. Knowing I just made it to the Forge Island. Guys, the first time I played this game, it was just out of my reach. I didn't know what to do to get up here. And I honestly can't even remember how I finally did, but yeah, it was quite a chore. Alright, so once you got your Korok seed, I'm pretty confident that's all that's up here. I'm going to hop right back down to our next level. Now this should be where our big hearty radish is. As scarce as these are in the game, I always take a moment to mark those, so, you know, after some time goes by, I'll kind of re-warp around and scoop them all back up. And that's how I've always got so many hearty meals in my inventory. It's a bit of a chore, but, you know, the trade-off is you got hearty meals. Alright, now there are some more free pickups on this ledge, you know, besides the mushrooms. So my next video is going to be the shrine that's on this Forge Island. And I've been wanting to do for some time now a Proving Grounds video. But, and I actually already did one, but it was the beginner's one, so there wasn't much to it, and I wanted to demonstrate more than what that had to offer. So this will be a real good one to run that video. So I'm actually going to break that out once I activate that travel gate. Alright guys, so now we are at the top of our island, and we've got the James Bond thing going on here. Now to get down in here, I like to have more control. So I'll go ahead and soft skydive like this. But then when I know I got a clear shot, I'll punch through real quick. So now these you don't have to worry about punching through, you just got to aim right. But at some point they're going to start moving. So, you know, just remember you can punch through when you know you're not going to get hit by that thing. And there you have it. Alright, so first thing is first. There should be... Yeah, there you go. Okay, so if you've been following along with my overall walkthrough, this is the first time you're going to get a new Zonaite device. Okay, and I always like to make sure I've unlocked everything by looking at the map, and as you can see, the homing card is our new item there. Alright guys, moving on from here, there should be a couple of stam bulbs. And I guess I'll work my way around the other direction, because I don't think there's anything else over here. Okay, so you're going to find some pockets of loose weapons, case in point. I don't stock the bows because they just break too doggone quick. But some of these others might be worthwhile. I said might. Okay, they're up here. Couldn't remember what level they were on. That shield might even be worthwhile. Yeah, that works. There you go. And that's a one-handed swinging weapon. Yeah, buddy. Just out of curiosity, though. Why did I even try? Alright, guys. So, let's see, that's pretty much it. Now, notice the cage doors are still closed. That's okay. That'll actually open up once we get our shrine done. But for now, I'm just going to activate the travel gate. Now, before we actually do that, there is a treasure chest in here. And guys, they did a great job hiding this one, let me tell you. Yeah. I wouldn't even known that chest was there unless I had come in here. You know, if I didn't come in here with my Sheikah slate or Purapad working for treasure chests, I never would have known it was here. First playthrough, the thing kept beeping. It was driving me absolutely bat-crap crazy. And finally I just figured out, oh my god, it's inside that stupid pillar. Wow, talk about, like, you know, a gray hair on that one. But wow, I was determined to find that chest. So anyway, to access it, we've actually got to throw an ice ball into the lava here. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is get an ascend point, like right kind of in the middle, so you wind up inside that cavity. Okay, once inside, grab your loot. Booyah. You'll have to ascend one more time to get out of here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for looting on the whole island, you know, actually. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting!